1, 2, 3, not only you and me, got 180 degrees, and I'm caught in between, counting 1, 2, 3, Peter Pan, Mary, getting down with 3 P, everybody loves ocean.
So, back in first grade, in Mrs. Kara's class, or actually Miss Kara, she never got married because she was a total bitch. But I had a friend whose name was Nick, and Nick and I used to always get into trouble, whether it was because we like bullied other kids or we were just like burning ants with magnifying glasses, whatever. We just did stupid shit all the time as first graders, like first grade level stupid shit. And so one day after math class, Nick had dared me to kiss the shortest girl in class, Hannah Fine, on the lips for 10 seconds straight. So I was like, okay, well, what do I get for it? He's like, I'll give you a quarter. I was like, okay, well, with a quarter, I could go buy cookies in the cafeteria when we have lunch. So after math class, I was like, hey, Hannah. And she turns around, and I grabbed her head, and I kissed her. And it was lip to lip or whatever, and I did that for 10 seconds, and I like held her there so she couldn't get away, which was kind of funny. But like after like 2 seconds, she like didn't even resist anymore. She just kind of like accepted her fate, I guess you would say. And all the other girls in the class were like, ooh, and they thought like me and Hannah were boyfriend and girlfriend and stuff. And then like I was like, I'm sorry about that. I just did it to get like cookies and lunch today. She's like, oh, okay, whatever. And she was cool with it. And then I go up to Nick, and I was like, all right, where's my quarter? And Nick is all like, dude, I didn't think you'd actually do it. I don't have any quarters. So even though I kissed the girl, I never got a quarter. And I basically am a whore now, in my opinion, because I sold my first kiss for free, essentially, under the influence that I was going to get paid. But I never did, even to this day. I went on a field trip to the zoo in third grade, right? So when we went to the zoo, we all put our lunch boxes down on this park bench because the zoo staff assured us that none of the animals would get to it and that none of the other patrons would steal it. So we all left our lunch boxes there. We all went and had a great time. And after getting back from looking at the Bengal tiger, like the white, whatever, or no, Bengals, whatever. We looked at a white tiger, and we got back, and we see our lunches, and we see a whole bunch of peacocks. And we're all like, oh, that's so cool. Look at the peacocks. They're so pretty. And then I go to find my lunchbox, and I can't find it. All of a sudden, one of the kids points out that the peacocks are eating something. So we look out onto the field where the peacocks are eating, and we notice they're all pecking at a bright blue lunchbox that happens to be mine. They actually pecked through the zipper, grabbed my peanut butter and jelly sandwich, my animal crackers, my Dunkaroos, and my apple juice box thing, and they started eating it. And I was so depressed because it's like my mom packed that lunch for me, and I made the peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and it's just like, why did these peacocks eat my lunch? We were assured no animals would be out today. And then, like, I just hated peacocks ever since then. I absolutely hate peacocks. Yeah. Well, I was at karaoke with a whole bunch of friends. It was my friend Tina's 20th birthday. And she had a whole bunch of friends of hers from Jersey and a whole bunch of ours from Polytech. And there was at least like 24 people all packed into this small karaoke room. And we all had to choose songs to sing, and obviously that's how karaoke goes. And then we also wanted drinks. So a couple of my friends ordered something called an Irish car bomb. I was like, what's that? So they explained to me it's like a glass of Guinness, and then they drop in a shot of Bailey's Irish cream, and you chug it. I was like, oh, that sounds good. I'll try that too. So I had that, and then they're all like, we should do Jaeger bombs next. I was like, well, what's a Jaeger bomb? So they explained to me that it's a glass of Red Bull when they drop a shot of Jägermeister into the glass and you chug it. So I was like, I'll do that too. So After my first Jägermeister, I was wired. Like, I was really, really hyper. Like, woo! Like, it was kind of crazy. And someone had chosen the song 3 by Britney Spears. And I've heard it, like, a couple of times, like, you know, on the radio in my car or whatever. And when I heard the song come on, I got, like, really excited, and I started singing the lyrics.
1, 2, 3, not only you and me, got 180 degrees, and I'm caught in between. Counting 1, 2, 3, Peter Pan, Mary, getting down with 3 feet. Everybody loves oh.
I could probably sing better than Britney Spears just because she can't sing without some actual voice editing software, so whatever. I gave myself the benefit of the doubt, and so did the Jägerbomb. So then I had another one, and the song TikTok by Keisha came on. I was like, oh my god, this is my jam. This is like my freaking theme song every time I enter a room.
Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy.
Hey, what up,
Grab
girl?
my glasses, I'm out the door. I'm gonna hit this city.
Like, you just have a smoke screen all over the room and strobe lights flashing, and then I just walk through the door and this song plays.
Don't stop, make it pop, DJ, blow my speakers up tonight. I'ma fight till we see the sunlight.
You know? And those were the first bombs I ever did, was Irish Car Bomb and 2 Jaeger bombs. And then my funds, I guess you would call it, kind of ran low, so I couldn't afford any more. And that's how I fell in love with both the song 3, which is just freaking awesome. It's like my bedroom theme song. And then TikTok by Keisha, which is just my overall theme song whenever I go out. So that's the song that plays.
You know, her name is actually pronounced Kesha.
Kesha, sorry. It's Keisha.
Thank you, Adam, for sharing.
Don't stop, make it pop, DJ, blow my speakers up tonight. I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. Tick-tock on the clock, but the party don't stop. No. Oh, 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 oh.
Vatsky always laughs at my work.